Hey guys, it's Megan coming at you live from my deck. We're switching things up a little bit today. Our scheduled workout of the day is called Plyo Power, but the workout we're going to actually do today is called Run For It. It's scheduled for Thursday. There's also snow in the forecast for Thursday, so we are going to run for it today while the weather is beautiful so we can be outside. Or if you're doing this on Thursday and it's snowing outside, I am going to give you an AMRAP option so you can stay indoors if you'd like, but I'm taking advantage of the sun. Let's get going with our warm-up. We're starting out like we always do with our morning routine. So take your deep breath in. Exhale, push all the air out of your lungs. Keep that contraction deep in your core. Wrap it to your backside. Squeeze your glutes, quads, hamstrings. Bring that engagement all the way down to your feet by lifting up all your toes and setting one at a time back down, clawing down at the ground. Now bring that engagement up your spine. Let your shoulders lift, pull them back, settle them down towards your hips. Squeeze biceps, triceps, forearms, and fists. First, we're tucking our chin to our chest. Keep that super low, scrape it over. Look over your shoulder, then go eyes to ceiling or eyes to sky. Rotate so your chin's on your opposite shoulder, scrape back to where you started, and then reverse your circle. So remember, our muscles are engaged to keep the rest of our body still. Work on perfecting each rep. Each one of those little cues that I gave you is meant to get you to where you need to be in that end range of your joint. Finishing up my last rep. I nearly stuck my towel already. You guys can't see that. Turn one palm out. We're going to move into our shoulders. Line up your middle finger in line with your belly button. Raise your palm up towards the sky. Rotate to neutral up overhead, then flip it away. Keep leading with your pinky until your pinky comes forward. So I've got a ton of rotation in the top half of the back side of that rep. Unwind as you reach backwards. Again, trying to stay as still as possible. Using your breath to check in with your muscles every once in a while, making sure that they're all engaged just a little bit, just to keep everything still. Rotating through that shoulder joint. One left on this side. We're going for 3 reps on each side. Switching sides, palm faces up, flipping at the top, leading with the pinky till it comes forward. Unwinding as I hit my roadblock in the back. Show you where that is. So that's neutral, flip, rotate, 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 pinkies forward. Now I'm leading with my thumb till I got it to about here. I can't go any further without unwinding and rotate. Neutral, palm up. Okay, let's get into your hips. So take a deep breath in, reset your muscles. I'm grabbing onto the grill just to help out with balance. If you just find something, a wall, something next to you that you can grab onto, root down through one leg, up through your spine, into your fist on the outside hand, grip onto whatever you're holding onto, then pull your knee into your chest, flip it open, keep that knee as high as you can as it comes out to the side. When you run out of room, you're going to drop the knee, press through the heel. You're going to keep rotating till your knees come together. Little flip open in the back, press through that heel to reverse, keeping your leg, your foot as high as you can, knee to chest. Little soccer kick to finish the rep. Tap to reset. We've got 2 more. Stand nice and steady. The biggest challenge is to not lean forward as you go through the back side of this rep. Open it. Good. We've got 1 left on that side. I've been looking forward to running in the sunshine. I'm excited about today's workout. But right now, I'm going to flip around and do my other side. You can do the same. Make sure you take the time to reset those muscles. Root down through one leg, up through your spine, into your fist, gripping onto the grill, knee to chest. Flip. Take your time through these. All right. So we've got running, like I've already mentioned. So let's jog in place. Keeping our warm-up going. We're gonna go for about 30 seconds. So we're just gonna move. Just keep moving. Core is engaged. Athletic arms. Bring those knees up just a little bit. We're gonna go for another 10. 3, 2, 1. Set your feet under your hips. We're going down and up for 10 air squats. Drive back with your hips. Big squeeze your glutes at the top. Slow and steady to start. Speeding up, building intensity, maybe getting a little deeper as you go. I'm doing 2 more. From here, we're gonna go into alternating curtsies. So again, core engaged. You're gonna balance on one leg, step the opposite leg down, and now to diagonal behind you. Stand as you switch. Make sure that knee stays stacked on your ankle on that balanced leg. Going side to side. About 10 reps. Again, building intensity. Maybe picking up the speed a little bit as we go. One more on each side. All right, from here we're going 5 push-ups with a forward reach. All right, so set up, nice push-up position. Going down, elbows go out as you come to the top. Reach forward, we're gonna do 6 total with 3 reaches on each side. Modification, knees, or you can elevate. If I was to do that, I'd go hands on my picnic table. All right, rolling through that warm up one more time. Let's jog a little bit faster this time. Nice athletic arms, strong through your core, chest lifted. Bringing those knees up. Another 10. All right, set your feet. I'm going a little bit wider this time, sumo squat stance for about 10 squats. If you've been working out with me, you know that I can't count when I talk. So we get close. You can count better than me. Do about 10. Do 10. Really driving the knees out and driving up through the heels. 2 more. Alternating curtsies coming up. Here we go. If you're feeling good, you can even turn this into a skater, adding a hop. Still getting low, a little bit faster, a little bit more intense. Couple left. Let's go 1 more on each side. All right, push up with the forward reach. Down, up, reach. Try and keep your body stable as you go for that reach. We have 6. All right, just a little shake, maybe a couple of extra arm circles, but we're gonna get to work. Okay, so our main set today, as I said before, is called Run For It. Excuse me. We're gonna start out with a 4-minute run. So we have 2 distances in this workout. We have a 4-minute and we have a 2-minute. So on your 4-minute run, I want you to be looking at your watch. You're gonna run out 2 minutes and you're gonna come back, there and back, right? But on your way, I want you to also mark your 2-minute spot. So that way we're only looking down at your watch this one time. So 4-minute run to start, then we have a strength set. 2-minute run, strength set. I'm gonna go through those strength sets as we get there. Now, if you don't wanna go outside, we have an AMRAP to do. If we're doing a 4-minute run, you're doing a 4-minute AMRAP, excuse me. AMRAP as many rounds as possible. 2 moves in your AMRAP, a high knee burpee and skaters. So we did the skaters in our warm-up. High knee burpee looks like this. Core nice and tight. We're gonna go about 8 counts, high knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna hit the ground, chest to ground, down and up in your burpee. Again, skaters, hopping side to side. Make sure that knee stays stacked on your balance leg. Chest is lifted, core is engaged. 10 on each side for 20 total. So just know your numbers for your AMRAPs are 10. You got 4 minutes for your first round, 2 minute rounds coming up. Okay, you guys ready for this? We're gonna get going with our 4-minute run, and then I'm gonna come back and talk you through your first strength set. All right, let's do it. I'm headed out right on the 30. Here we go, 4-minute run or AMRAP, go. All right, we are back. About 4 minutes. I was a little bit shy. So if you're finishing up your AMRAP, just keep one eye on me while I show you what your strength set looks like, but finish that up. All right, so we have 2 moves in your first strength set. We're gonna go 3 rounds through 2 moves. We've got a bent over row, and we have lateral lunges. So we're gonna go 10 bent over rows, and we have 10 on each side for your lateral lunges. They're gonna look like this. Nice strong lifting stance for your bent over rows. Draw that belly button in, pull your shoulders back, soften your knees. You're gonna hinge forward, keeping your butt nice and high, and your spine in neutral. From there, drive your elbows back towards your hips, squeezing low between your shoulder blades. You have 10 of those. From there, we have alternating lateral lunges. I lied to you. We're going 10 on the right, followed by 10 on the left. They look like this, standing up tall, core and tight, shoulders back, just like the row, stepping to the side. Sorry, that's tough in the shadow. Let's go this way. Lining up, hip, knee, toe. Sending hips back. Make sure you're loading that glute or your butt on that side. Weights frame your knee. You're going in, down, and back to standing. All right, so grab your weights for that. 3 rounds through 2 moves, and then we have a 2-minute run. So let's do it together. All right, bent over rows for 10. Here we go. Woo. All right, lateral lunges, 10 each side. That's 8. Let's go 2 more. All right, switching sides. Six, last 4. All right, I'm setting my weights down just to get my grip. Quick second to recover, grabbing a drink, and then going for round 2. All right, back to rows. Here we go for 10. Take your time setting that stance. Every time you lean it forward. Woo! It's a little heavier than I would do at the gym. That's okay. I'm just gonna take my time. You do the same. If you have a little bit lighter than you would normally do in the gym, slow it down, add a little extra squeeze at the top, or add a couple reps. Make it challenging, make it yours. All right, 10 and 10. On 7, I can count today. Last 3. All right, switching it up. Last 2. Good reps. Here we go. All right, we're back to rows. I'm going to switch up my weight a little bit. Adjust if you need. Okay, 10 and 10. Last strength set. Here we go. That feels much better. Going back to my heavier dumbbells for the lunges. All right. I'm going to start with my left this time. 7. Let's go 3 more. 10. All right, switch it up. Check in with your core. Make sure it's engaged, supporting your back. 3 more. All right, we're back to a run. This time, cutting it in half. 2-minute run or 2-minute AMRAP, all right? I'm waiting. I'm going in 3, 2, let's do it. All right, woo, 10 minutes long, that's okay. The 2 and 4 are just an estimate. All right, next, strength set, more back work and leg work. We have front loaded squats and back flies, starting with back flies. So a little bit lighter weights than you had for your bench over rows. I'm going to 12 pounds. Same setup through your legs. Draw that belly button in. Whew, set up too fast. Shoulders back, strong lifting stance, glutes engaged. This time, starting with the shoulder blades and bringing your arms out and in line with your shoulders. So your thumbs slightly rotate towards the sky as you come up. Chest, try driving your chest down and your weights up at the same time. That motion's driven all through the shoulder blades. From there, front loaded squats. My legs are feeling it from yesterday, so I'm gonna stick with some lighter weights. So loading them up at your shoulders, slight turn out with your toes. We've got 10 reps, down and up. So this one should go a little bit faster. We've got 10 less reps in each set. Let's jump into it. 10 back flies, here we go. Clawing down at the ground, engage everything through your legs, all the way up to your belly button. Lean it forward and fly, 10. Woo. Long levers, long arms, means you don't need much weight. All right, let's go into squats. Load it up. If you have one heavy weight, you can go a goblet hold as well. We got 10 of them. Here we go. All right, back to the back flies. Here we go. I'm lighting it up a little bit. I'm feeling it more in my shoulders than in my back, and I don't like that, so I'm lighting it up. I got 3 left. Much better, feeling it in the right places. But just as you need to too. Just to save time, I'm gonna go one heavy weight at my chest. It equals the same as what I had with my 2 lighter ones. Here we go, 10 squats. Big squeeze your glutes at the top. Weights evenly distributed through your feet. All right, one more round. Here we go. Back to flies. Set that stance, glutes engaged. Ten squats, and then what? We run. Here we go. Four left. You got this. 2 sets down, 2 to go. But first, we run another 2-minute run or AMRAP. Just to refresh your memory, your AMRAP is 2 moves, 10 high knee burpees, 10 skaters on each side for 20 total. You got this, let's do it. 2 minutes. right, another 2 minutes down. We got another strength set coming up. More back and legs. Back and legs. Okay, we've got 10 Renegade rows on each side and 10 in and out squats on each side. So this is a long one. Renegade row looks like this. You're down in a high plank position. Nice strong plank. You want to try to keep nice stable hips. Drive elbow back towards your rib cage, keeping that stable hip. You're pressing up and away from the ground, protecting your shoulders. As always, core is strong. From there, we have the in and out squats. So we're again going to take a front loaded position. So you're going to drop down into a squat. One leg goes out, drive your knees out, make a square from your knees to your toes. And then you're going to step that same side back in. So it's not a lateral squat. It's out and in, out and in. Flowing like this. Out, in, out, in. It's a little bob up and down, but we're not standing up. So we have 20 little squats from side to side. Let's start with our Renegade rows. I'm going to adjust my weight to make just a little bit heavier. Okay, Renegade rows, 20 reps total for 10 on each side. Ready, set, go. That's halfway. All right, in and out squats. Here we go. Sink down. 1, 2. Make sure you're really driving those knees out. Your narrow stance is neutral. So you're never going closer than underneath your hips. Should be feeling this through your glutes. Woo! And of course I lost count. I think that's about 20. Take a second, catch your breath. Let's go back to our rows. Here we go. 20. 10 on each side. No chalk at home. Gotta wipe off my hands. Stay safe. Right back into it. All right, in and out squats to finish up round 2. Oh, my shade is creeping up on me. I hope you guys can see. Here we go. Low in that squat, chest lifted. Here we go. 1, 2. That's half. One more on each side. Woo! Yeah. I'm gonna grab a quick sip before I jump into my last round. Feel free to do the same. All right, let's do this. Last round of set 3. 20 Renegade rows, 10 on each side. Here we go. That was 20. All right, weights to shoulders, in and out squats. Here we go. Load them up, sink into your squat, rotate those knees out. Toes point forward in both positions. Squeeze your glutes. As always, core is engaged, chest is up. That's half. One more on each side. Woo! All right, go back to our run or AMRAP, depending on where you're at. We got another 2 minutes. But wait a second, I lied to you. This is our last run, which means it's 4-minute run, 4-minute AMRAP. Ready, set. I gotta start in an even number, otherwise I don't remember. Go. right, we are back. That's it for the runs. We have one last strength set, and then we're cooling down. Just one big set for the day. So, core strength set to finish. We have a lat pull to a sit-up, so you're going to need a dumbbell, and we have plank pass-through. So you need dumbbells for both moves, grab a mat, or in my case, a towel if you need one. I'm going to grab a drink. We'll get to work. Okay, sit up with a lat pull looks like this. You're going down on the ground. Need some space to reach up overhead. You need one medium weight. Might be heavy. I might be adjusting. We will see. Starting with your weight above your sternum. Straight arms as you reach up overhead. Sit up, keep your arms straight, lift your chest and the weight up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. Again, looks like this. Sorry about the shadows. Straight arm reach, sit up. From there, we have a dumbbell plank pass through. So a nice high plank position. And just like it sounds, we're gonna take that dumbbell and we're gonna pass it under our chest. Alternating sides, we have 10 on each side for 20 passes total. So up in your plank, this is another anti-rotation move. So push away from the ground. Goal is to keep those hips nice and stable. Again, 3 rounds through 2 moves, 10 reps of each or 10 on each side, depending on which move you're on. Let's go. Start together with lat pull to sit up. 10 total for these guys. But here we go. Straight arms. You want to stop right before the weight hits the ground as it's up over your head. Low back stays pressed down. As you sit up, pick one vertebrae up at a time. Roll one vertebrae at a time back down. Think about initiating that crunch with your pelvis. You want to roll your pelvis and tuck it back so your top of your pelvis is rotating towards your head or your chest. And then bring that engagement through the rest of your core. Plank pass-throughs. Here we go. High plank, pass in 10 on each side. All right, back to the lat pulls. 2 more sets to go. Here we go, let's do it. I'm on 6. Let's do 4 more if you're with me. Last one. All right, plank pass-throughs. Flipping over, setting up high plank. Here we go. Pushing up away from the ground, passing the dumbbell under your chest. I got 5 left. If you find yourself wiggling through the hips, widen out your feet a little bit. That's going to help keep them nice and stable. Let's finish it up. All right. We have 1 set left between us and our cool down. 20 reps or 30 reps, depending on how you're counting, but not much. Here we go. Let's do it. 10 lat pull sit-ups. Seven, last 3. 10. I love that move because it works both your backside core and your front side core at the same time. We have 10 plank postures or 20 plank postures to finish. Let's do it. Twelve. 2 more on each side. You got this. Woo! All right. That is it. That was 1 big full body set. We have been working for 48 minutes. Now, if you're a member of Moving Mountains, there's a little bonus course out for you on True Coach. If you're here with me live today or you're watching this recording, we are going to go straight into our cool down. I'm going to make some room, get a quick drink. You guys let your heart rate come down if it's still up there, and we'll cool down. Okay, just starting with a nice down dog. So find your mat or your towel or just the floor. You're gonna push your hips back into down dog, driving up away from your hands. Ooh, my towel's slippery. Here we go. Paddle your heels back and forth. Take one leg up, bring it all the way through to your hands, and then drive your hips down towards the ground. Nice runner's lunge stretch. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, bring your inside arm up towards the ceiling. Press away from the ground with your hand, still driving the hips down. Nice twist. Another big deep breath there, and then bring it back. We're going to step back into a plank to switch sides. And then sticking with that runner's lunge, driving that hip down towards the ground. Couple breaths here. Nice hip stretch, nice adductor stretch. One of my favorites. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that arm all the way up. Chest goes in towards your leg. Big reach up towards the sky. As you take your next exhale, bring that hand back down. You're going to push back to a single leg down dog. Pause there. Bring it back to 2 leg down dog. Paddle it out. Now step your feet to your hands, but nice and wide, both of them. Hang out in that forward fold, wide straddle stretch. Should feel this all down the back of your legs. You can kind of rock side to side, do what feels good. Take a deep breath in, roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Pull one arm across your chest. Give it a big squeeze. Shoulder down away from your ear. On your exhale, switch sides. Nice big hug. Again, on your exhale, release. Finishing with a quick quad stretch. Balance on one leg. Grab onto something if you need balance. Pull your heel in towards your glute. Drive your hips forward. Feel this through the front side of that leg, maybe even up into the hip. Release that, switch sides. Again, big deep breath in, hips forward, chest lifted. Where you don't want to feel this is in your knee. So if you feel some pulling through your knee, adjust it, see if you can't get out of it. If you can't get out of that knee pain, maybe this stretch isn't for you. Let's stay out of that knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, release that. All right, shake it out. Give yourself a high five. And I hope that you enjoyed that as much as I did. Anything to get me out in the sunshine. All right, have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time.